one thought she could, one thought she couldn't. And both of them were right. We're going to spend some time on that, so if you don't understand it now, you definitely will before the end of this talk. So I grew up in Long Island, New York. That's New York. And I wanted to be a doctor, a professional basketball player, and a broadcast news journalist. So if it wasn't for my extreme fear of needles and the sight of blood, I probably actually would have went to medical school. But for those of you that know me, anytime I have to get my blood taken or sight of blood, I didn't care if we did it. So even though I'm a Marine, yes, needles can take me out. But I did do my PhD, so I am a doctor. And I have my PhD in industrial organizational psychology. Don't worry if you don't know what that is, even my own family doesn't know what I do. It's actually the study of workplace psychology. So even though I tell people I can read minds, it's only what you do at work. So you're safe. Secondly, professional basketball. I remember in about 5th grade, you do those kind of tutorials and you say what you want to do when you grow up. And I remember drawing mine out and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. And a little boy in class said, girls aren't in the NBA. And I remember my dad, as all great parents, said, you can do anything you want to do, baby. You know. So the closest I ever did get actually to professional basketball was I played for the All-Marine basketball team for over 10 years. I actually traveled all over the world, all over the country, being able to play at a semi-pro level. So on the All-Marine basketball team, we played against the best that the country has to offer, against the All-Navy team, All Air Force, All Army. Sorry, Coast Guard doesn't have a team, but. And so I actually was honored and privileged enough to actually earn the silver medal in the All Armed Forces Championship. So it was a wonderful experience, absolutely adored every opportunity I got to be there. Later, in college, I know Dr. Julie mentioned this, we studied mass communications. So I wanted to fulfill this dream of being this broadcast journalist. And our professor told me, you'll never make it in radio or television. That voice. You'll never make it. And I carried that with me and went into the Marine Corps. And in the Marine Corps, the way that your jobs are kind of given to you, as an officer at least, is you go to something called the basic school. And you have to learn every single job that the Marine Corps has to offer. And you learn it by actually doing it and practice it. So everything from an artillery officer to tanks to infantry, kicking down doors, you had to do it. And so I learned from that 6-month experience that I didn't want to do anything that had to do with kicking down doors or being in the dirt or being in the ground. I wanted to do anything that had to do with aviation. So when it came time to choose your job, you had to put everything in a list, from 1 to 60 or however many jobs there were, and hope that you get something in your top, 5. So all of mine were, air traffic control, air supply, air support, air maintenance, everything air. So I actually ended up getting air command and control. At the time, I didn't even really know what that was. But it was aviation in the West, or job. And the Marine Corps is known as the MAGTF, or MAGTF, Marine Air Ground Task Force. I was given the job of the hyphen, meaning anytime the air and the ground deployed, which is always with the Marine Corps, we went. So I was given the job to deploy 9 months out of the year. So even though I was given an aviation job, I now deployed all the time. So I have some pictures here of my wonderful career as a Marine. I actually got to do an amazing plethora of things that I did deploy a lot. And actually, I spoke to a lot of pilots. And happy to say, one of the most well-recognized voices over the radio waves. So, to my teacher's discredit, I did make it in radio very well. So much so that even working in the Pentagon, many pilots from fixed wing and helicopter that I spoke to would come and say, "I've talked to you. I know that voice." As a female Marine, kind of stand out on the radio. I say all this to say I did over 21 years, and 10 of them were active duty. After about those 10 years, at that point I had my PhD. I did a lot of great things in the Marine Corps, and I decided to leave active duty and then go to the civilian world. And also, I became a reservist at that time. When I made that transition, though, I wasn't really prepared for that new life as a civilian. Although everybody would tell you you're prepared. My parents, of course, my dad again saying, "Don't worry, you won't have a hard time." Everybody around me said, "Don't worry, you won't have a hard time. You have a PhD. You have over 10 years in the Marine Corps. You have 3 combat deployments. You're a leader, you can do anything." So, of course, after a year of being unemployed with my PhD, I was preparing for yet another job interview with a Fortune 500 company. And my confidence is completely shot. Not because I don't have the skill sets, right? Certainly I can do anything. My sister is helping me prepare for a phone interview. She's reading off the things I have to do. She says, "You've got to stand on your feet for 10 to 12 hours. You've got to lead over 1,500 employees. You've got to travel to multiple locations, work long hours. Can you do this?" I said, "Sure. I can do anything. I'm a United States Marine." And my sister's like, "This sounds awful." And that's when it hit me. I said, "You're right. This is terrible. I want to do this. I've done this. I lived this. I did this for 10 years. This is every operations officer job I ever had. I've already done this. I've already proved I can do this. I don't have to do this anymore." That was the last time I applied for operations jobs. Everything that I had done to that point, I was just looking at the jobs that I'd already done. And that's what I want to give you today. What I call the secret sauce to getting your confidence back. I call this the signature secret sauce. Get my necklace. Well, confidence plus passion gives you your confidence. If any part of this equation is missing, that's when you start to have those dips in your confidence. That's when you start to see those things come up, anxiety, depression. You see, because I had all the skill sets, but I was looking in the wrong areas. I wasn't looking at IO psychologist jobs. I wasn't looking at my new passion. I was looking at jobs that I know I wanted to do. Now, when I started looking at jobs where my passion was, I could soar. Now, for over 10 years, I've been working as Dr. Karen Walker, and I'm really living out my passion. I've written a book. I've written a screenplay in the last year. I've traveled, I speak. I've worked with the Secret Service. I've worked with the FAA. I've worked with the Department of the Navy, Department of Defense, and now Department of Housing and Urban Development. I own my own company. I get to talk to wonderful people like you, and my confidence is through the roof. Because I combine my skill sets with my passion. I want to encourage each and every one of you to think about when you've been in this same situation. Because there's two Karens. The one that thought she could, and the one that thought she couldn't. And both of them were right. And which one do you want to be? I trust that you'll be the one that thinks that you can. And take that step in the pursuit of confidence. And go after your passion. Only you can do that. Thank you.